Hello everyone, my name is Jessica. I'm a fruitarian, meaning that I get 80 to 90% of my calories from fruit. I'm also a military spouse, and I'd like to tell you about how I found the fruitarian diet, raw diet, and how I used to eat. Also, I'm really shy, so this video is a big step for me. When I was a kid, I remember helping my parents in the garden and pulling the tomatoes and off the vine, eating them. And my dad pulling carrots out of the ground and rubbing off the dirt and eating it. I remember my mom getting mad at me for eating too many bananas. Only one banana was enough. My parents were really pretty healthy, sad eaters, standard American diet eaters. There was no junk food in our house, no chips or soda, candy. And the only time we did really have soda is if we went out to eat, and then it was limited, only one or two sodas with no caffeine. I remember my parents and making food for us and me and my brother, and if we didn't eat it, if we didn't want it, we didn't eat. So in '93, I was about 12 years old and decided to become vegetarian. Everything, my teenage years was normal, fast food, but I did stay active in high school playing ice hockey. In 2002, my mother-in-law was telling me and my husband about um, a raw diet she heard about. It's called the Hallelujah Diet. She was telling us to eat salads and like a green powder and a baked potato for supper. And I was remember thinking that that's not healthy. You need more. You need to eat more than that to stay healthy. So later that year, 2002, I became vegan and sorry, lost some weight from our wedding. 2004, 2003, 2004, my diet was horrible. If it was vegan, I thought it was healthy. Just eating as much as I can, junk food pretty much. I remember about 2 months off that year, that I lived on 2 bags of popcorn a day and veggie meat at night. And hardly any vegetables, no fruit. The money was extremely tight. I remember if either had either it was buy heat to heat the house or we didn't eat. So I remember going a couple days in the dead of winter with no heat. And the pipes burst one night. So then after that, me and my husband decided to move in with my parents to help save some money and stuff. That didn't work out too well because my husband lost his job about 2 months after that. 2004, I wanted to get eating healthier, you know, so I started looking at vegan cookbooks. Found raw food cookbooks that seemed pretty easy. I love cooking, but really easy to make a salad. I like salads, so uh, so I tried eating raw for one day, but I gave up because I was so hungry. I didn't want to be starving all the time. So, and I was eating nothing but salads that day, so I didn't really not that much calories in those salads. So I don't know why I said put that book away, and that was pretty much it for that. So my husband Francis we were at a health food store and picked up a book by Dr. Doug, not, sorry, Dr. Young, called The pH Miracle. Um, we were doing really good. We bought that book and followed this program for about a year and a half. And it was pretty healthy, other than very high fat diet, vegan diet, or vegetarian diet. Um, I remember one of the recipes calling for half-fourth cup of olive oil for one of his recipes, and I remember making it and feeling absolutely horrible afterwards, but it was healthy. Olive oil is healthy. So I eat on average about 2 to 3 avocados a day and eating a lot of salads and a lot of vegetables and no fruit whatsoever. I remember having a banana one time and only eating half of it and saying, "This is too sweet. I can't eat this." So Francis, my husband, and I both lost a lot of weight. He started out at over 200 and got down to 155, so almost 90 pounds within a year and a half. And I started the same time he did, and I got down to 165, so almost 50 pounds with me. And through this time too, we were still living with my parents and jumping through jobs and stuff like that. So in 2006, my husband Francis decided to join the army. So in 2006, he left for basic training. When he left for his advanced training, I decided it'd be good idea for me go down to San Antonio and move down there. So in March, I moved down in 2007. Moved down there. When he was down there, I thought it'd be good opportunity for me to join the army too. So I started eating eggs and dairy again to try to get my body used to eating it when I got done in basic training. So it wouldn't be that hard. Well, I went from 160 to 180 in 1.5 months, and I didn't join because I was too overweight. So, in 2007, we got stationed in Colorado Springs. I didn't really forget about raw food. I just didn't have time to worry about it. Soon sorry, having too much fun eating and eating too much, and I went up. My weight gained up to 220 pounds. In 2008, I decided to do a master cleanse, which is uh, lemon juice, cayenne pepper, water, and maple syrup. That's all you drink it, and you drink it like six. You drink it about 12 times a day, and you know. So I did that 40 days. In the morning, I would drink a liter of salt water. It'd be to flush your colon out of all the toxins or whatever is in your colon. So you drink a liter of salt water. And in the morning, I drink that until noon. I drink that, and then of course my lemonade, until noon. Got off work, and I'd be so hungry that I'd go to Costco or Whole Foods and eat all the samples I had because I needed something to eat. And then I just continued fasting and tell everybody I was fasting, and it really wasn't. And every night, uh, it's hard. Every night I'd go and sneak food, eat food really quick, nobody seeing me kind of thing. Then I'd get mad because I slipped, and then I did the same thing the next day. Drink a liter of salt water, do the whole thing over again. But that lasted 40 days, kind of, and I lost 40 pounds. So later that year, I started school and drinking a smoothie every day to work or going to school. And then I continued eating however I felt the rest of the day. For instance, my husband deployed into Iraq in 2008. I was determined to lose weight. And surprisingly, got home. So that year, I fasted a lot. I tried to eat 50 to 80% raw. I know a couple times I tried the master cleanse again. 1 liter salt water in the morning, the whole thing. And then I continued lemonade until about 6 or 7 at night. then I get so hungry, I would go and order an extra large pizza and a 2 liter Coke and eat the whole thing, drink the whole thing, and then I get so disgusted with myself. That night, I drank a cup of laxative tea. Next morning, drink more salt water. Okay, today I'm gonna, do better. At 6 or 7 at night, I ordered another pizza, and like same thing. And yeah, I lived on pizza for 2 weeks. This is really looking back, I can't even imagine myself doing that now. So after 2 weeks of that, I said, this is not working. um, I haven't lost any weight. I feel horrible. So after that, I stopped pizza binging. Then read after that, I read all the books I could. Some of them made no sense, like some of the books from David Wolfe. Made no sense. So when Francis got home, in summer of 2009, I did lose a lot, quite a bit of weight. I was down to 190. Once I got back, the finances got in the way again, and lived off of nothing but beans and rice for almost 3.5 months, uh, and a little bit of fruit. Weight gained back because I was starving myself pretty much the whole deployment. So I gained all the weight that I lost plus 20 more pounds. In 2010, January 2010, we moved to Washington State, right outside of Seattle, Tacoma. So I decided, okay, I'm in a new area. I need to lose weight, you know, start new kind of thing. So I started PH Miracle again because I got a lot of good results for it. But, so no matter what I tried to, I could not lose the weight. Um, so I tried another fast because I don't know why. So I tried another fast. This time it was for over about 100 days. The same thing as before. I'd be starving at the end of the day and eat whatever could stuff in my mouth, pretty much. It really messed me up really bad. I started gaining weight again, and then one day I was like, "Hey, I'm not doing this again." So I stopped it. Then over the next 2 months, my weight went up another 30 pounds. So I was over 230 pounds. I gave up pretty much, but in a way, I still kept searching. There has to be something better out there. So 2011, I kept bouncing around through different diets, vegan diets, raw diets, limit your food pretty much. Then I saw the light at the end of the tunnel pretty much. I was at the bookstore and I found a book by Dr. Doug Graham. I've heard of before then. I heard about him, but not that much. So I picked up his book and I bought it, and I read it twice, cover to cover. So almost all of 2011 to the middle of 2012, I experimented. So eating, I was too scared to go over 1,500 calories because it was, you don't go over, want to lose weight, you have to limit your calories, kind of thing. So I experimented for almost a year, eating a lot of fruit, feeling really good, but still not feeling the best. So since June of 2012, I've been eating almost all raw fruits, vegetables, greens. Like I said, when I first started, I was only eating 1,500 calories a day. But the more I learned, the more you know, more I, more I learned, the more I got really realizing that I needed more calories. So when I first started adding more calories, that I started putting on weight again, and that's not right. Yeah, kind so, but the more read that this is natural. This is natural if you're limiting your calories in the past. I gained almost 20 pounds, but the more calories I seem to eat, the more the weight comes off. So right now I'm eating in between 3,000 to 4,000 calories a day, and I have been losing weight pretty regularly. So I feel amazing. As you can see, I need to lose quite a bit more, almost almost 90 to 100 pounds is probably what I need to be losing. So that's my story, and how I found the vegetarian lifestyle. And as you can see, I have a whole bunch of bananas behind me. That's uh, that's about it's 100 235 bananas behind me on some shelves, and that'll last me about 12 days. Anyway, thank you for watching. Have a good day.